Good day and welcome to class. Today we'll be looking at Module 7 of soap making, and the topic we'll be learning is soap coloring, fragrances, and additives. We'll be looking at the types of colorants, types of fragrances, when and how to add color without fading, using herbal additive, making medicated/organic soap, and lastly, understanding pH adjustment. The module covers advanced techniques in soap customization. It covers colorants, fragrance, and herbal and functional additive, and as well pH adjustment for skin safety and stability. The target audience are intermediate to advanced soap makers, those interested in medicated, organic, or specialty soaps. And the goal is to equip learners to create visually appealing, fragrant, and therapeutic soap that meets market and skincare needs. Let's look at the types of colorant. There is the water-based colorant, which is soluble in water and liquid dyes. It is usually best for cold process and glycerin soap. The advantage is that it has even distribution and bright colors. However, it may fade with heating and curing. Number 2 is oil-based colorant. They are usually soluble in oil, and it is best for cold process / melt and pour process. The advantage is that it resists light discoloration and it is vibrant. However, it can speckle away if not dispersed well. The third colorant type is the natural type. It is gotten from plants, herbs, and minerals. It is best for organic, herbal, and medicated soap. It is skin safe and eco-friendly. It also added benefits to the skin or the body. However, the earthy tone may fade. It has a earthy tones and it may fade and also react with lye. Examples for turmeric give yellow, paprika give red color, spirulina green color, activated charcoal black color, cocoa powder brown color. Let's look at the types of fragrances. We have two different types, the fragrance oil and the essential oils. Fragrance oil is sourced from synthetic man-made source, and it is best for all types of soap. However, the advantage is that it has a wide variety and cost effective. It is also stable. However, it may irritate skin and it is not all natural. For the essential oils, these are from natural plant extracts and it is best for cold/hot process. It is also good for melt and pour process of soap making. However, it is natural and therapeutic. It has therapeutic benefits. However, it is expensive and may fade with heat. Also, skin sensitization risk. Not all skin can accept this natural extract. So the usage tips for fragrance is that you should use concentration of 0.5 to 3% of soap weight, and you should check flash points for hot process. You should also avoid oils that react with lye and add a trace for cold process and after cooking for hot process. Adding color without fading. How do you do that? You add color for cold process. You add at light trace fluid but combined. For hot process, you wait till after cooking. You add the color while still warm, but after cooking. For melt and pour, you add after melting base before pouring into mold. The prevention of fading. You To prevent fading, you need to use oil-based mica pigments for high alkaline soap. Premix powder color with oil or glycerin before adding. Avoid direct sunlight during curing or storage. Then test small batches first for color stability. So for natural colorants, please expect a hearty muted tones and some fading over time. Let's look at herbal additive and their benefits. Number one, turmeric. Turmeric has an anti-inflammatory, brightening, and antioxidant function, and it is also usually in powdered form. You need 0.5 to 2%. For neem is suitable for antibacterial, antifungal, and healing control, and it is powder. It can be in powder, oil, or extracts. You need 1 to 3%. For moringa has the benefit of moisturizing, rich in vitamins and antioxidants. It is usually in powder or oil. You need 1 to 3%. Also, activated charcoal. It has a detoxifying, oil control, and impurity remover function. Uh, Usually in powder form, you need 0.5 to 2%. Aloe vera, it is usually suits and moisturizes the skin. It is in gel form or in extract, and you need 2 to 5%. For oatmeal, it has an exfoliating, soothing, and moisturizing effect, and it is a form of ground, and you need 1 to 5%. So in order to incorporate any of these additive, you need to add the powder herb as light trace for cold process or post cook for hot process. Also disperse charcoal in oil or water first to prevent clumping before adding to the soup. And also test small batches for color and consistency. How do we make medicated organic soap? Medicated soap contain active ingredients for specific skin condition. Example is neem. Neem is good for healing. Tea tree is good for antimicrobial function, and turmeric is good for brightening effect. So the organic soap uh, use natural, minimally processed ingredients and avoid synthetic colors, fragrance, and preservatives. The formulation strategy is that you use cold pressed oil, essential oils, herbal extract, and you add heat sensitive ingredients after saponification. Also ensure pH remains skin friendly, about 8 to 10. Then blend powders carefully to avoid clumping. Understanding pH adjustment. pH affects skin compatibility, stability, and additive efficacy. Traditional soap pH should be around 9 to 10 and alkaline in nature. Too high pH will lead to skin irritation, while too low will lead to poor cleansing or weak structure. How do you adjust pH? Number one, you test with pH strip or digital meter. Also, you lower pH by adding citric or ascorbic acid solution in small amounts, and you can raise pH by this is actually rarely needed, but you can raise by diluting with sodium hydroxide. The tip is that you adjust gradually, retest after each addition, and also balance skin safety with cleaning performance. Formulation and safety tips. The general best practice is that always test small batches before scaling up. Keep detailed soap journal. Use skin safe approved colorants and fragrances. Wear PPE when adding lye powder and concentrated additives. For advanced formulation, you need to start with a simple base recipe. You need to introduce one new additive at a time. You need to monitor curing for changes in color, scent, and texture. And you need to label products clearly with ingredients and usage instructions. Quality control and testing. If there is issue of color fading, the possible cause could be as a result of sunlight, high pH, or heat exposure. So the solution is to you should use stable colorants and store in a dark place. For scent fading, it could be because of high heat or volatile oils. And the solution is that you add fragrance at the right stage or use stable oils. If there is issue of additive being clumping, and it could be because of poor dispersion or added too late. So you need to premix with oil and water and add with correct trace. If the pH is too high or low, it could be an incorrect lye amount or additive reaction. So you need to adjust acid lye solution and retest. And lastly, if there is skin irritation, it could be as a result of harsh additive, high pH, or sensitization. So you need to reformulate with milder ingredients and adjust pH. What are the market opportunities and application? The niche market for specialty soap, let's say for natural organic soap, we have a eco-conscious consumer, those who loves the ecology. So those are the ones you will target. For medicated therapeutic soap, you need aching, eczema, sensitive skin. For herbal or Ayurvedic soap, you need traditional remedy seekers, those that need traditional remedy. For luxury or artisan, you need those who love gifts, boutique sales. And labeling and marketing tips. Highlight key ingredients and their benefits. Use clear, appealing packaging. Educate customers on usage and advantages. Consider certification. In conclusion, you have learned the three types of colorants and how to use them effectively. You've learned about fragrance oil versus essentials oil, their advantage, disadvantages, and usages. You've learned herbal and functional additive for skin benefits, how to formulate medicated and organic soap, and lastly, pH adjustments for safety and stability. So you can now create your own soap and customize soap with enhanced aesthetic and therapeutic value. You can avoid common fading, clumping, and pH issues, and also innovate confidently for niche markets. So your next step is to experiment with small batches, document results, and explore advanced modules. Thank you for listening. See you in next class.